Jesus, do I have a big head? You have a Jesus.
I'm on a frequency till infinity. Steady on a different beat. Life is not that deep. It's all about the energy, na mentality.
Sylvie Nicolo Dishi.
And I'm making my way. Nobody could go sad.
Mwaramutse.
Joel, upime kabisa.
Nipime nini? So guys, these people you see, we've been together for like a whole week. I've spent like how many days? Four days with them. I spent 4 days with Sylvie. You guys can imagine how stressed and tired I am.
Yeah.
Hey, we stressed.
Jesus.
We stressed. Today we're talking about Nimbu Munatari Sylvie.
Jesus.
Sylvie, aftutuno yatubwiye. Sylvie, thank you.
Sibyo? Ariko Joel ntago ajya kurikira. Arasakuza mu ishuri kuva ritangiye kugera rirangiye.
Ariko kamubwiye niko nahoze meze ariko sinigera nsibira. Byo nasakuza bazi byo bari.
Arasakuza no batsinda.
Three abantu basakuza mwanizwe ko naturushusho. So today is graduation and Sylvie is actually a speaker. So since we are graduating, we're going to have certificates or degrees. It's very exciting. I'm going to show you guys how it goes. Ubwo nabo murakurikirana on their socials.
Nta mahoro ari ufite rambuze.
Sana. Uzutinze. Sylvie na asivre. Ibyo nabyo ndabibabwiranye mu bintu nkoraga. Sylvie twagendaga mu gitondo ariko rimwe nkamamagara nzikari kwitegura. Ndenda cyaryamye. Amasaha yageze. Ako umunsi bari koza azindutse. Nuko ari speaker.
Ibintu birakomeye.
Joel yazanye kamera.
Hafi kuzana drone iri mu nzira.
Drone. Mungu nipatie drone.
Mungu atakupatia drone.
I was learning. You were vlogging and I was learning. I'm vlogging on graduation. We don't vlog in class. We vlog when we graduate. We vlog our victories.
Me, I'm shy.
Shy. Vitesse. Ndayibye vlog ndayihe. Merci beaucoup. Turavugana Joel. Nyuma kureba vlog za zose. Ngomba kuvugana nawe.
Tubasubiramye ngo Joel ukuntu bimeze wowe ugomba kubanza kwivugisha.
Niyivugije kuko birarenze man. Wowe byawe byose. Dore n'ubu ngubu arimo editing.
Niko na edit.
Is editing.
Inshot yanjye.
Mu by'ukuri.
Inshot yanjye mwacama.
Kujya gusa.
Binge. Asamba. Intina mapa. Jealous. Anye jealous. Kendo. Kabina prome kubizi.
Let's get some energy in here. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Storytelling is our passion. It's absolutely what we're about. So even from the inception of Illume, all we wanted to do was tell stories about Rwanda. And I feel like the importance right now, it's more so than ever before. There are just so many perceptions about us and our countries, a lot positive, but quite a few that are negative. But more importantly, it's never a complete story. What it is always pieces of something that people feel that others deserve to hear or should hear, but it's never really everything that we want to say. So storytelling for me is incredibly important because it is the definition of who we are as a people and then who we are as individual peoples, because even collectively we're not the same. I think that's why it's important, especially when we can collectively get together like this, because we also see opportunities for collaboration to enhance our stories and make them even bigger. So whether we have a product, whether we have a service, whether we have a vlog, whatever it is, we're here to make sure that people see us and see what we have to give. And I think it can only come from us as individuals authentically.
And I want to shout out Solange with you. I feel like she started a whole movement of showcasing, because let me tell you, most of the time, like, I don't go to the market. I don't go to different places. But I was going to those places through her content and seeing a different side of it, which is incredible. I think a lot of people were just like, oh my goodness, why didn't we ever think of doing this or doing that? And even how she, honestly, literally amazing.
People used to arrive into Kigali and then leave Kigali immediately and go to the national parks, return to Kigali and fly out. And that was how tourism in Rwanda was and kind of is. there was nothing that was really showcasing Kigali as a city. So I wanted to think of an event that we could do that was focused on the city, but I wanted it to be a little bit fun and light and not necessarily something that was only perhaps historical or heavily cultural, but includes things to do with culture. So I saw the event and I wrote to them and I said we would love to host it in Kigali. So of course they Googled Rwanda and they see, so they saw what we used to call the 2Gs, so the genocide against the Tutsi and the gorillas, and that's all they saw. And they didn't even see the city. Like Kigali was not, you couldn't see Kigali back then, right? It was just, so they were like, where? There is no real city here. So we had to send them photos and send them like, we had to sell Kigali as a city to say this is something we can do and people will come to it. They didn't really believe it. But we were particularly convincing. And then I got more convinced because I didn't want that to be the last story that they heard about us. So we pitched quite heavily. And the event itself, it was the first Dîner en Blanc to be hosted on the continent in Africa. And it was, and it was a big shift because it was a glamorous event, kind of. Everybody was supposed to come in their most creative or elegant attire. You decorate your table. We're dining outside. We have lights. So it was a completely different perception of what it should be. I know some people in Kigali were like, that's entirely too bougie, but yes, it was. That's what it was. The biggest shift for me was that other countries in the southern hemisphere started to write to us. So Nairobi wanted to do it. But the first one to wrote to us was a team in Haiti. They were like, we want to do this event, but there are no Black people in the photos that they've sent us. So can we use your photos so that we can encourage Black people to come to this event? So we sent, and it was massive. So we sent them the visuals, and we did the same for Nairobi, for Durban. There was one that happened, I think there was a Jamaican one, but I think that one happened later. But now as Black and brown people started to host, they could have other people in the visuals. And that was key because they could not really feel like they could see themselves in it beforehand. Also, we shifted how they host the event because they wanted everybody to just be in couples, male and female, attending the event. And we're like, we move in groups. Even if we're couples, we're in groups. We have groups of friends. We don't necessarily just sit by ourselves and eat. When we're eating together, it's collective. So even the Nairobi team said, we need to take your guidance, tell them this is what we're going to do. And so that shift in perception, but also putting ourselves in a space that works for us. We don't necessarily have to always take what somebody has given us to make it something that works for us. And then people began to see Kigali as like a place, that we can actually do things in Kigali that are like this. And I think that was the biggest one for me.
When I started in fashion was not really a respected industry here. I kept getting different realizations through different experiences. Banks didn't want to give me a POS. People assume that I rock up to work whenever I want. If I scheduled a meeting, they would be late. I'm like, you don't do this to go to see a doctor, but you think you can rock up at any time to meet me. Realize that for the business to grow, we needed to be able to export. Because at that time, outside Rwanda, fashion was a more respected industry. So the people who liked our products couldn't afford them at the time. It was absolutely necessary for survival that we should be able to export. But the process was also so long. I said, before we get to that point, we need to have some presence globally. So how do we make sure that our story so that by the time our products get to people, it's not the first time they've heard of us. So I started to look at the storytelling around our work, and I would be telling a story about Rwanda, doing business in Rwanda, day to day in Rwanda, but there are narratives that exist in stories in every culture.
Divine catering is catering. Enjoy Divine. Nice one.
Do you put an SD card or?
Yeah, you put an SD card.
Okay.
I'm training people how to use. Say hi to my YouTube. Say hi.
Hi. Oh, that's what you use for YouTube?
Yeah.
I love
How's the food?
It's so yummy, almost done.
By Divine Catering. By Divine Catering. All this you see is Divine Catering.
Commonly known known as Cedric Drake, and I'm a creative director and the founder of Drake Entertainment.
And so that's why even people would ask me, Cheyenne, why don't you work with more random brands? The brands that you work with, sometimes you can't access them, or we have to pay a lot of shipping for them to get to Rwanda. Why don't you work with more random brands? That's because random brands in that time didn't value my work and also didn't want to pay me. And I had to bite the bullet and say, if you're not gonna pay me, I'm not gonna do the video. Simple as that. So after changing my content strategy, increasing my reach globally, I was able to work with more global brands, and I was able to get paid from that as well. After growing my audience to a global reach, then a few random brands saw the value in my work. And even though it had to take, me doing all of the other stuff for them to see the value, they did eventually see the value. And now I'm grateful to have worked with, Visit Rwanda and One and Only and all of these amazing companies that have also catapulted my content further. So that's what I would say about that.
All right. Growing myself as a content creator and as a business, I have just realized that if I want to make money in this industry, I have to take myself as a business. So I have to trade, or I have to sell my image, my voice, my everything. So if I'm going to work with a brand, I have to go as a business. So we are talking as two business, not me as Solange, but as business. And another thing that I've realized,
When I stop entrepreneurship, and kudos to all entrepreneurs in the room, I think you're like crazy and I love it. The reason why BPN hired me was simple. I had no background in communications. I didn't study in a classroom, none of that. But it was a simple reason. And now you have a creative mind. You solve problems. You're good with people. And you've built that brand. It's a common thread in all the things that you do. And so for anybody who, whenever people say, Lenore, how do I build a brand? I say, who are you? Can we first of all unpack that? What are your core values? What's the energy, what's the sense that you leave when you're in a room? I hate that Norsken is not heel friendly, but I like heels and it's my brand and I'm going to keep wearing heels no matter where I am. Like, I'm not going to compromise on that because it is who I am. And so with branding, whether you're a business, a person, whatever, what are your core values? What is the impact that you want to leave behind? What are those things that are so unique to you? Joel, it's his energy. Like a lot of the creatives in this room, I don't even know some of them. Solange, it's her hair, like those little things, and the voiceovers and all of those things. So ask them, your followers, what is it about me that makes you follow me?
Moment now where I'm learning from all of you, but I can give you whatever perspective I can on this panel.
It's Kido Travels on my social medias. I'm a travel content creator.
Hi everyone, my name is Sylvie Sugira. Born and raised in Gisenyi. I am a Rwandan and I am a travel content creator. I'm into travels. Yeah, lucky that I wasn't on the panel that talked about charging money, but yeah.
System Sylvie.
Thank you. In the beginning, I was like, let me just have this as a little journal online, and it became a whole community. And so that was really what encouraged me to continue to come authentically. And it's the only way that I know how, which is when it was time to pivot into a business, I did kind of struggle. Because I was like, child, now I gotta sell things. What?
Every time I'm trying to tell my story, I always keep in mind that the people I might be talking to genuinely have no clue about anything in Rwanda. And I'm like, if I have a chance to educate someone that genuinely wants to understand anything, at least in Rwanda, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing something that would draw them to a part where they say, I really want to go to Rwanda? I was like, of course people are not going to like this. And I'm ready to lose people. And I don't want you around if you don't think that I should stand up for my country. So I think you just need to be prepared and stay true to yourself. I love Rwanda and I'll always stand up for it. And I had to stay true to myself, which inspired me to speak up.
Thank you. Yeah.
About to graduate. I'm so excited.
Angela!
dance. Mai. Mama Sophie! Mtu wa mshamba. Your brother is there. No worry. Mtu wa Karen. Karen! Karen! What we doing? Candle! Candle! Go let's me. I said best. World in Africa. Atelier. She do it. Gloria. Gira.
How do you feel?
How do you feel, Joey? I feel fulfilled, I feel best in the shimmy right now. Whoever supported me. I just graduado. Promesse wali kutuma simira. System Sujira.
Yes.
Since I got my degree and I know everything, pay me my worth.
System Sujira means
we want to do anything for free. System Sujira. Since I got my degree. Huh? President General. President General.
I really want to thank for that opening. That was really inspirational for everybody.
We go in 3, 2, 1.
Visit Zambia! Visit Rwanda! It's incredible energy. It's amazing.
Madam, stop up. Everything I do, she give me them. Every day she sugar my thing. My baby, and I'm my thing. My baby, it's excellent.
What do you like? What's your favorite thing?
Beef stew.
Beef stew?
me, it's the plantain and the sombe.
The sombe. You're singing like a local. Free promotion is chocolate pie.
Wow, you really got that.
Divine. Karen, how's the food?
Delicious. Me already said it.
Hi guys, today is Sunday. This whole week was beautiful. The key moments from this was like I can't believe the first day of the masterclass. Literally, we exchanged phones with each other to just give each other feedback. It was an activity, each other feedback on our feeds and all that. And I remember Promise was like, Joel, you have to hit 10K today. I was like 3 followers from hitting 10K, and I was excited. Internally, I was excited, but to see how the creators were more excited than me. Like they were so excited to see how supportive the creators were. The side classes we're having with Sylvie. If you're following up with our Instagram, we have a new hashtag, System Sylvie. It's like knowing our worth and charging according to our worth. So much more that was learned. Nizu was like, I want to make a movie, but I have no idea how to start. And then literally all the videographers, all of us just went on stage. We're just like, we're ready to support you in whatever way. Like this whole week was just beautiful. I can't wait to implement everything that I've learned starting from now. So I'm about to go pick up Sylvie. We're going to brunch at Atelier, and then later we have this paint and sip event. Actually, I think Karen is gonna come too. I don't know how to paint. I have to be honest, I don't know how to paint. I don't know anything. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to paint. But we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna be there for vibes, and I'm gonna see how it goes.
Felt like you did come through for me, but you always give me what I needed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trust what you are doing. You didn't sound like you could do for me exactly what I want. Come on, always give me what I need. Foolish of me, if I'm being honest.
Da sisi.
Joel, ulinichelewesha sana. Invite wangu anaikala na nichunga parte si twende. Aibo!
Aibo, aibo, aibo! DJ C in the house!
Ako, Joel, wajizi umusazi.
Nisha kufana phone.
Guys, in real life, nakomeze kuti ni Joel.
Wewe unataka nini? Sense?
So some things I don't post them because I don't feel like it represents my brand.
Yeah.
Let's find it with like influencing and getting people to put value on your work and requesting for payments and things like that.
It's hard. We need management.
You need to.
The song is embarrassing.
No, the name.
Don't fucking.
No, but you know him.
See? Hello. Hi, Ingrid. That's it.
How are you?
To what?
I have like 4 of them. The 3 are.
I love you so much.
See the other one?
The one that you got. Now, eh? Egg. Look for ideas on Pinterest.
How are you?
Good. Hi guys. Hi. How are you?
We're good. We're looking for therapy.
Well, I'm not a therapist.
Oh,
so.
But this is too small. I can adjust it. Jesus, do I have a big head?
You have a big head, Joel.
Why don't you put it on first?
Okay. Oh. Oh yeah.
Gabbana 2025.
What the chance? What the chance? Okay,
You
so
can.
I've decided to do
You
this.
just
Great. So to do this one can go jawab jisa nichuze kiganza.
Wesha kiganza ulining up hamwe na pencil lightly.
Ngiye gukoza ikiganza murangi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not gonna do it.
Put kiganza
Ndakora all fingers.
lightly, very lightly.
And then I do the tree later.
And then do the tree over the fingers guiding on you. You see? Because you don't need it. Yeah. And then do the tree after and then. Nabyo na tree na yesu igire fonce cyane. So that you're able to do the blue and then the black.
Let me close my pen.
Well,
Let me close my pen. When our girls are about to paint, what they do? You can show. It's so funny. Ingrid.
I say Ingrid.
Ingrid.
but I'm guessing yellow, black.
That Ingrid. That Ingrid.
Light. Gahoro cyane kuburyo mushimira
Wanted the color.
very single short.
To get brown.
Just so that it's an outline. You're moving. Babes, why are you acting like you're drunk? Did you like black lace and then another one? I think after that you got it.
Like a welcome drink.
I want to paint for the first time now. Not just advice.
Do it.
I can't. Just like I'm gonna be too
Njye byananiye bikunda stress. Sabye ubufasha kwa radio. I said help me because she's done with her.
You don't?
Yes, I can't even do it. Just gonna go continue
Boho, no. Cause for the menu testing.
ariko ibintu by'ubukorikori byarananiye.
Ubukorikori is crazy.
Yes. Kumva ibyo nishira mu mutwe.
No, I think you can do it if you really want it to. You're going to paint this yourself, yeah?
Not sure. Sylvie kuna drawing. Nini? Bya painting na miye. Thank you very much. So singaje gushira ikiganza.
Shira ikiganza and paint. The mix? No.
You have a Picasso. Because you bought some here. I think today is the day. Today is the day you made Picasso. Nigga, seria kandi sinzi ibyo ndimo. I'm telling my vlog. I look serious, but I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, byananiye nambwira ndangiriza. Yewe byanze kandi ndayishaka because I want to put it somewhere in the house. Because I want to put it somewhere in the house. I was like, go finish it, do your big one. I said finish what you started.
Honestly, at this point, you should have just gone like this. Yeah, all you need is your touch.
Like, I would motivate her and
bragging rights when you go and you can put it in the bathroom. Not everyone has
literally,
to see it.
exactly. I'm not putting in my room. Everybody has to see it. Okay, guys, this guy is very disrespectful because at least I was supposed to put it in my hand.
Ona, even in the kondani pardon.
Why you consult me? What should I do?
Bebe, you were supposed to paint a hankaha black.
Oh my
God. I'm too invested in a pact.
Shaka nkubwire sinzi ibyo urimo.
Sano marshopa.
Hajya wamagara instruct.
Atitaye kuba muca intege aragenda.
Are you the problem?
It's me, I'm the problem.
Stop being the bug. I'm a t-shirt.
Ego.
Swag stuff.
Ukubitemo igikashe kabisa.
Ingrid angali.
Vilienda
Should I put a red?
Your colors, just do you.
He said, do you?
Johnny.
No. Don't be
I hate random bitches. One, go.
That's what I told you.
Ingrid, be yourself. Are you a tiger?
That's good, right? I do a really good elephant as well. And a horse. Know what
Guys,
I have to do.
the
Means
business
I have
owner
to
will
work
be because
way
my
far.
painting had an issue. Nobody could help. Owner Nyiribwite came to rescue. He did some. Birangize, you put all the fingerprints. Sylvie, unaanza na matusha yako. Ngo mbona bigize bibi kurushaho. Nari kwibona.
It was better atari yabikora.
Ntabwo ndi kubafata ndabona muri kwifotoza.
Nukuri ntabwo turi aba social media.
Ntabwo muri madampu. Tumalize vlog, tuirangize.
Sangapi?
9:44. 20:40. Merci pour cette semaine. Shako, I'm gonna see you again in 2 months. I'm tired. Mina kushiba.
Ariko guys, mina ndeka babwire. Joel yarimo yambwiye ngo ntabwo uzi ukuntu azabaho tutari kumwe.
No bimbwiye.
Ageze imbere yanyu avuga ati
tugiye kumara ikigo cya Sylvie waransekeje kimwe agaraga n'ubu tuje mu modoka Sylvie aransekeje imbavu zirandya akajya muri Joel uko natembeza yego ngiye kora accident yansetsaga
ikintu cyose mvuze Joel abona gisekeje. I don't understand.
Uransetsa.
What is this?
Uransetsa. 9
bakutoka mbinguni.
Wait, ndio kunasema wait tena.
Balikuwa ni wait kukijongeza kwa mmoja.
9 à suivre video tu as oh ya pas de playlist. Allez de l'expectation ya mingi sitaki kwa playlist. Pardon warantumye.
Joel ndamutuma nzalili icyayi.
Ngo niko mkubwa wako niko nini warantumaguye.
Sisi muri muna wanjye. Ndio?
Hapana. Nakui uko associé. Ndio sigaye magara. Associé. Siki associé tutaenda ngapi?
Urashaka ko mba busy nkaza nkikoraho nk'umuntu. Unatani yanze jifanya.
Hapana. Tuko nabo. Bato najifanya
bandugu.
Ndi.
Bakwirirwanye na Joel. Nukuri. Jolie yantegereje ariko cyakoze Jolie mwana mwiza ariko Jolie nanjye nanze gukora ibintu bitari poli iyo nkure kukizana nari kuba mbaye poli
cyakoze n'akantu keza ariko ndabisika atari ko katumye nyine ugera kuko
none ukuri nicyo cyatumye
Sylvie nikurudishe umusize Sylvie urandenga uko nakubwiye ko bitabangana musubizeyo
aje nikulize natekereje rata murebe Jolie yaje kumfata ilikuwa saa ngapi hata kama nilichelewesha 13h sulimchelewesha okay rafiki yangu nilibaikalisha pale na wananichunga Jolie yaje kumfata hanta saa 7 turagenda dufite umugambi umwe sibyo noneho arantegereza ntegereje umuntu wanjye
batabaza risheri wako
hari kibazo ewa ni mtu yangu ya roho kisha arantegereza
mu diaspora wake
wangu arantegereza nukuri tugezeje saa 3 Jolie afite ibintu byinshi byo gukora ariko yantegereje muri kumva nari guhita akambwira ngo usigara ngo nta kibazo kandi yantegereje akaza kwijyana mu rugo wenyine akadrivinga wenyine
ngo nibyo bitumye variya nta byashaka gashakwa
nukuri n'umuntu yakweretse patience akakwereka akagukunze nawe uzaze wiyubaha na mimi nilikuwa napenda ngumane n'abashuti banjye mais c'est pas
mai basi acha twende musubizeyo nta kibazo ntabyo ushaka
oya twageze mu rugo pe
ntabyo ushaka ngo tumalize vlog babwire ba like ba comment ba subscribe
umva les amis
coucou les amis
ushaniona
coucou les amis umuvugi
agera nini
Joyeux anniversaire Mama Dorcas et Papa Dorcas. Mukunywe tutalipa mana ya.
Wanasema mukunywe. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like. This is the most genuine vlogger that you'll ever watch. I mean it. So subscribe, like, share with your grandma, with your dad, with your mom, with your siblings, with all the students that are coming on vacations. Sibyo? Tunawakunda cyane.
À la prochaine.
Tutaonana tena siku gani?
Muri sama December gutyo.
Ndio. Mimi natanza jifanye.
Jifanye na mimi nitajifanya. Sawa, bye.
Sawa.